It's time to kick off the postseason. Round 1, Game 1 of the Eastern Conference Playoffs. And you can just feel the energy here tonight. Brian Anderson here, joined by Grant Hill, Tim Legler, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. We've got the Washington Wizards and the Chicago Bulls. You look at the Bulls.
Well, Game 1 is your chance to set the tone for an entire series. We expect they'll come out strong, but if they don't, man, it'd be a shame to see them waste home court advantage.
Oh! Slam right there.
And defensively, you have to stay with SGA coming off that screen. That creates the passing lane.
Now here's Murray. Pass to Buzelis. Clock at 6. Back to Murray. Washington needs to get off a shot. Here's the break. Jumps up. And SGA throws it down.
Yeah, SGA so quick up the floor and getting out in transition, able to find that space.
Wiggins. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Now here's Murray. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one. You look at the Bulls. They come in with home court advantage, but I don't think many people expect them to skate right through.
Yeah, I'll be surprised if this series isn't hard fought. Right away, they're going to have to get into the take no prisoners mindset that you need in the playoffs.
Here's Dosunmu to the paint. Murray, no good. Chicago with the ball. Here's SGA. Oh, he lost the grip and he missed the dunk. Now here's Murray. To the middle. Here's Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for Washington. Trailing by 2. For 3. Nails it from 3. Murray's got his second bucket on the night.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Offline with a 3.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
SGA left no doubt on that one, throws it down.
Murray looking around. Okongwu with the bucket.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Inside. Nice pass. Nice catch. And a resounding dunk.
That is a big-time finish by Wiggins right there. I love when he finishes with that type of authority.
Pure from three-point range. Murray's got 8. And the lead just keeps changing hands.
5 times already, and we still haven't gotten out of the first half. He almost brought the basket down on top of himself.
Oh, there's hang time, and then there's a time to hang. The Wizards making a switch here. Screen by Claxton. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
He is just so good around the hoop. Good luck stopping SGA.
To the inside. Here's Buzelis. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Bulls.
You figured they might want to come out and run, and it's been the key for them early. They are just feasting on fast break chances.
And then there's the points off turnovers. They've really made the other team pay when they've lacked ball security.
Murray from outside, and it falls for him. He's now 4 of 7 from the field.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Washington trailing. From downtown, Vanderbilt pulls it in. If they play this right, they can go 2 for 1.
Yeah, they really have to work the clock right now.
Vanderbilt with a screen. And here's Vassell from the arc. Oh, clanks that one. He's 0 for 1 to start. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Outside Murray. Again, the miss by Murray.
And even though he couldn't send the shot back at him, he certainly altered it.
And sometimes that's all you need to do to force that miss.
Here's Murray. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Chicago Bulls. He put together 10 points in the quarter. We'll be right back.
15.
And time for us to get back into it here in Game 1. And from what we've seen from Chicago, what's your take so far?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
Everybody in this league wants to run, but not everybody has the personnel to do it. This is a great start. Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Middleton outside. Shot clock at 5. It's rebounded by Washington.
Well, he usually brings rain from there, but not this time.
Three-pointer Yakatonis. Offensive rebound. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They keep capturing the lead, then giving it back. We'll see if they can hold on to it this time.
Yeah, it's been a close matchup, which we expected, and this could very well come down to some big shots at the end.
And it's Washington with the ball. After the basket by Chicago. The 3, DiVincenzo. That shot, no good. And it's Washington with the ball. They trail by 1. Takes the 3. Pass to Riley. Fires the 3. Vanderbilt pulls it in. Oh, he goes up high for the two-handed slam.
Making sure of it with the two-hand slam, B.A.
Yeah, I don't blame him with the score this tight. You cannot take a chance here. And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So both teams changing it up here. The Wizards trail by 3. Outside Murray. On the wing, Hauser. Back to Murray. And it's going to be a 3-second call. Bulls leading by 3. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander taking it inside. SGA.
Their defense just falls apart once the ball goes inside.
Murray with it. He's got 11. There's a screen. He takes it in. Oh, rejected by Wiggins.
Well, Wiggins is a terrific defender, and he is so good at understanding when to go after a block.
I just love the ball.
Murray from outside. It's rebounded by McBride.
Well, after lighting it up from deep in the first quarter, they have quieted him down.
This small advantage is starting to snowball.
And one thing about this league we know, momentum can change in an instant.
And now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Wizards trail by 10. Here's Murray. Oh, Murray with the touch inside.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic scorer.
Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot comes out. And so Murray will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Jacks up a 3. Here's Kongu. Robinson with the block. Down low. Here's Wiggins. And he dunks it down.
Just springing off the floor. Wiggins showing his athletic ability.
Murray from outside. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside McBride. Chicago passing it around. Pass to SGA. Just 5 to shoot. It's stolen by Okongwu. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Murray from outside. Chicago with a rebound. And it's the Bulls' ball. This run now up to 13-2. On the attack, SGA. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Well, and I tell you what, SGA is a bona fide superstar, having another huge night.
Here's Okongwu. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist. Okongwu's got his second basket of the night. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Both teams deciding to change it up. Chicago with the ball. They're on a 15-4 run. Here's SGA. Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
on the glass. Easy money there for Gobert.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. Vassell's got his first 2 points.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now. He's just trying to close it out.
Now here's Murray. 13 points in the game. Pass to Okongwu. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation. 32 seconds left in the second. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Claxton with a rebound.
But that's a look you rarely see him miss.
To the paint. And Claxton throws it down.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Pass to Claxton. From deep three-point range. No luck on that one. And so it's the Chicago Bulls now holding a 12-point lead at quarter's end. They put in work down low, getting in close and scoring in bunches. More 2K action in just a moment. Great to have you with us again as we return to our coverage of round one. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Murray. And the layup falls. Murray's got 15 points.
So active on offense. Murray doing it himself.
Outside, SGA. Three-pointer off the mark. The Wizards trail by 10. Murray with it. He's picked up by Vassell. Outside Murray. Launches a three. Murray gets the triple.
And defensively, the last thing you want is for Murray to get hot from beyond the arc.
From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. Getting it to fall there. He's 8 of 15 in the game.
These teams are finding the range, showing a lot of confidence.
Yeah, he was so ready to answer that. These teams are just battling.
Tips it up. Controls the rebound and the putback. 6 points for him.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Chicago leading by 8. Ooh, stolen by Murray. The three is up. And stolen by Gobert. Wiggins with it. Now Okongwu defending. The rebound by Murray.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk,
better finish it. Murray is doubled. Pass to Dosunmu. 5 to shoot. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
And the way that Murray can go full bore at the rim is impressive. He always draws contact.
Shooting for Washington.
He does not get the second one. And that one is stuffed right through.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Well, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
Lets it fly. And another miss by Washington. Bulls leading by 9. Now we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. And that one's good. Gilgeous-Alexander. And Washington with possession. To the inside. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here's Vassell from the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Vassell's got his third bucket of the night.
He drops yet another dime. just facilitating this offense like a maestro. You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Well, my feeling is you just want to make sure it's called consistently both ways.
Now here's Wiggins. 14 points, their largest margin of the game. Here's Gobert. Claxton with a rebound. And a big issue for them, turnovers.
Yeah, you just can't give away possessions in this league.
The shot by Jonas, no good. Here's McBride. 2 points. That one goes. McBride's got his first bucket in this one.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
And here's Vassell from the arc. Okongwu with the rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. The Wizards trail by 16. Here's Jonas. He's scoreless. Inside. And there's a foul. It'll go on Miles McBride. That's his first foul.
He didn't have his feet planted.
1:57 left in the third quarter here. Back to Tsumu. Washington moving the ball around. Pass to Wiggins. To the middle. Here's Anunoby. Vassell outside. There's the triple. The putback. Great positioning on the putback. And the Bulls lead by 18. Guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Yeah, they've collected an impressive number of steals so far, using fast hands to force some turnovers and then scoring on the other end.
I really like their effort in transition tonight, constantly pushing the pace and then turning that into points.
The Wizards with another miss.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
The three, Vassell knocks down the triple. Vassell's got 10 points.
The team counts on Vassell for this, a reliable producer of three-point buckets.
And so now a timeout called by Brian Keefe. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Seconds left in the third quarter. There's a screen. Pass to Buzelis. Shot to stop the run. Chicago with a rebound.
He was bothered just enough to miss that shot. That's good work by the defense.
And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Throws it down.
Gilgeous-Alexander lifting off and hammering it down with all he's got. You know, you have to play smart when you're behind. They're still making too many mistakes.
Pass to Robinson. And here's Vanderbilt from the arc. And a big finish by Robinson.
Oh my. What a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
He's a potent mix of effort and ability. Hard to shut down a player of his caliber.
And so it's Chicago, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points.
35. Fans, if you want a t-shirt, we have to...
Thanks for joining us again for round one of the NBA playoffs. And SGA has got the ball here for the Bulls. Let's get an update on Nick Claxton. What's the latest, Allie?
Hey guys, well, the head athletic trainer for Washington let me know the status. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. Normally, this is an injury that would take a while to recover from, but they're saying he may be able to play on it. We'll be monitoring the situation and keep you updated.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the update. Good to get that information.
Now, unfortunately, that's not a walk-it-off type of situation. That's just tough. You know, it didn't look good when we saw him go down.
That's to Jonas. DiVincenzo with a steal. Here's McBride. He drops it from range.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Murray with it. He's picked up by SGA. Knocked away. And out of bounds. It'll be Chicago ball. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here are the Bulls with the ball. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed. DiVincenzo. And he bangs it home with one hand.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Their offense is cooking right now, and that's because the execution has been there.
On target from range.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
It's a great game plan, and it's great execution. They've really been in the zone.
Up top, Vanderbilt. The three. The offensive rebound. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Murray for three. Knocks down the long J. Murray's got 24 points.
Since halftime, they've been chucking up more shots from beyond the arc, trying to score in chunks. Yeah, he loses concentration just for a moment. Might be getting a little complacent sitting on this lead.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Dosunmu outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. They kick it out to Murray. Out left to the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Chicago making a switch here.
Now into the lineup for Chicago, number 5.
Now DiVincenzo driving inside. And down it goes. Jam that one home.
Elevates and detonates the one-hand stuff.
Picture perfect. Oh, a rim-rattling two-handed jam.
What a two-way play. Just tremendous.
Yeah, the steal was slick. The slam topped it off.
What a great sequence. You gotta love the effort. That's big time.
Yeah, just forcing his way to the rim. Murray knew his fate going in there and got rewarded with a foul.
The free throw drops from Murray.
Jamal Murray, 2 shots.
And Murray drops them both.
And after not getting to the line in the first half, he has changed his mentality. He's being much more aggressive.
For 3, DiVincenzo. Okongwu with the rebound. And their biggest problem so far, taking care of the ball.
Yeah, they've made some great plays, but way too many turnovers.
Beyond the arc. No good that time. Here are the Bulls with the ball. They're on a 16-5 run. Pass to McBride. And the layup is good. McBride's got 5 points now this quarter.
Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Here's Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Puts up a three. Chicago grabs the miss. Now here's DiVincenzo.
Come on, B.A. He sure can rise.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. On the wing, Murray. Pass to Okongwu. Back to Murray. Fires from deep. Shot clock at 6. Here's Dosunmu. Oh, Robinson with a block.
And capturing the series momentum up front. This is a monster Game 1 win for the Bulls.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And they have to be pleased with how they got this series started tonight. A nice 1-0 lead.
The key now is to carry this same energy forward and get that second win. These are the playoffs, so you can't afford to relax or think you've got the series in the bag.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Gotta respect the leadership he showed today. Made great reads and distributed the ball accordingly.
Here's the second effort. Can't get the layup. Middleton, left side. Outside Vanderbilt. Right side McBride. Out to DiVincenzo. The three. Hits the trifecta.
You can feel the excitement in this arena. These guys have done one heck of a job.
What a great performance. They have given the fans their money's worth.
So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. And it always takes a